All right, so I am live when recording this, just as a heads up, so if you see chat moving or anything like that, I do apologize. But I have officially done the special interaction and the normal interaction for Simon the Digger. That means I have unlocked all of his special interactions and everything he can do. So I'm going to showcase what Simon can do. So here is Simon's Supreme Commander. He is Glitch Glorious, and on placement he is 2250, 19.7 million with a 79.7 range, and a 7.08 seconds. SPA with a 55% and a 222% crit damage, crit chance. He is not maxed out on his skill tree, I do apologize for that, but he is still crazy. Let's go over his unit info. So, the drill that pierces the heavens. For each consecutive hit on the same enemy, apply an order and loop between crippled then bleed, then mutilate, then rupture with shred, then negation and dismantled. After that, you have this cool interaction when he gets stunned. When stunned or debuffed, cleanse instantly. On his next attack, he'll become a full AoE unit and apply all 7 of these said status effects up here, regardless of his cycle progress. Finally, you have, at the current moment, Leader of Team DIGGER. Share 25% of Simon's damage, crit damage, and crit chance to all allies in range, which will have a cap of 50 billion damage, 1000% crit damage, and a 55% crit chance. Really, really good. Now, you're probably wondering, why does it seem so lackluster? Well, that is sadly because I forgot to level up my money units. But there is a special interaction. I'm not going to say it here until I get confirmation of everything, but I will showcase how good he can become. Sadly, that involves leveling up this unbelievably expensive unit. He is 14 million. Basically 15 million. So, I have to get some money. But I will cover quickly his element and subtype. So his element is Cosmic. He deals cosmic damage. What does that mean? He'll deal 250% more damage to dark and light attuned enemies. Very, very specific what he's used for, but pretty good. And then he has obviously the first of his element type and the first of his soul type, or subtype. He has soul damage, where he gains 50% damage to shields, bypass all elemental and sub-elemental restrictions on shields. Now, I'm gonna get to the next step, so I can showcase more of them. I'll be back when I get enough money. All right, now that I have finally gotten a good enough amount of money, I went ahead and leveled up some units. So I have him maxed out so I can use this and buff him up some. It's nice to have it. So, after you do the special little thing, you should see this. It is called Super Tenga Toppa Login. What does this do? Well, it's a basically infinite cooldown ability. Upon activation, he will change his base damage stat to the current damage he has times 150. When that's done, he will scale pretty high, so you might want to scale him as long as you can in his base form, then upgrade him. Then you'll remove all buffs currently applied to this unit, so if it's like Bulma's power buff, idle buff, caster buff, Makima, etc., that buff will be removed. You will then allow Simon to go further than upgrade 11, and he can now upgrade to 18. He will gain anti-magic, which is really good. I should probably read it here. Gain anti-magic, so afflicted enemies receive 10% more physical damage. And he'll gain extinguish. Enemies under this effect have no resistance to any element. Once an enemy's HP is less than 30%, they'll take 25% more damage from units and 50% more damage from nukes. If HP is less than 20%, the unit which casts this event has a 2.5% chance to instantly kill the enemy, by the way. Really good. Then he'll increase the share damage from his passive number 4, which is this one, to 25% to 50%, so the caps are also doubled. So all these caps you see here, they're doubled as well. And then increase the damage of his active, which is the Giga Drill Breaker, from 50 billion damage that he has times the number of enemies in range to 500 billion damage times 2 times the numbers of it times the number of enemies in range. So instead of waiting for him to scale, let's go ahead and hit it. And there he is. Max Spiral Energy Simon. As you see, really cool. Sadly, no music, no audio, no nothing. And then, sadly, he is 14 million upgrade, but I have the money, so look at that. That was without scaling of beforehand or any of such thing. But as you see, he's pretty good. He's good for infinites, obviously, because you need 14 million in cash. I'd say he's a really good godly, and his passive is all buffs in range are 25% stronger. Pretty good. Pretty good. Now, after a little bit later, I'll also showcase how to get this special interaction once I get confirmation that I did it first. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.